We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Atlanta Braves and the Detroit Tigers. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, Michael Fulmer, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, thanks, Matt. On the bump, Michael Fulmer. Boy, what really turned his career around, learning the straight changeup. Always had a big arm when he came up in the Mets, but since he arrived in the big leagues, more than that big arm, the fastball 95 to 97 miles an hour, straight changeup, one of the best in baseball. Also has a curveball to go along with it. If he brings the changeup and a good one with him, he will be really tough to hit.
2 balls and a strike. And it'll be important to stay warm tonight. A chilly 44 degrees here at first pitch. The 2-1 home is in there for the second strike. The 2-2. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Is laid off and the count runs full.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Machado comes up with it, and that's the first out. And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Taking a look at this lineup, they're going to have to work count. That's the key to success right here. They have to find a way to get this guy's pitch count up and get into that bullpen as quick as possible.
Stepping in for the Braves, Ozzie Albies. Bases are 1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Line drive to left, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Boy, D-Row, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get fouled.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. So let's take a look at our crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
You got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes you see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Standing in now, Tyler Flowers. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. It's strand 1. And now the Tigers will get their first opportunity here. No score. Julio Teheran is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Braves. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty, Julio Teheran, 4-pitch mix guy. Good fastball, 89 to 94 miles an hour. Changeup, probably his best off-speed pitch. Has the curveball, has the slider. One of the keys you'll notice he's going to be on early, inducing a lot of ground ball. He's a ground ball type pitcher. If he's getting ground balls, expect a strong outing.
Stepping in, Mikey Mata. He'll lead things off here in the bottom of the first. Grounder down the line at third. And now from the air, a jump throw. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag and safe at first.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution. Bottom line, hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher. There's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Into the box, Jeimer Candelario. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. Now in Motown to check out the Tigers starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Oh, Matt, keep an eye on that number 2 spot. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Mata, base runner at first with 1 out. Throw over to the bag, and he just manages to get his hand in. Ready with the 1-1. Swinging a soft liner, leaps high. He makes the catch. Done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base.
In now, Victor Martinez. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. This is line to left. And Martinez is going to have himself a base now. Throw comes in quickly. The winning run is in scoring position now with 2 away.
Boy, anytime a lefty takes that pitch on the outer third and drives it the other way, you have to be awfully impressed.
Yeah, you have to be. It reminds me of Will Clark back in the day taking that ball the other way. You have to be able to play with the whole field to have success in the big leagues today.
Into the box now, Nicholas Castellanos. Line hard to the left side. Trying to escape unscathed here in the first. A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. Win it. Santa Maria. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. And none bigger than that one as this ball game game is over.
Well, the way things unfolded, you kind of had a sense that this thing was going to end in dramatic fashion. That's exactly what happened. A walk-off for the win. Wow.
Well, we talked about his dominance all throughout the game, and he's finishing what he started. A complete game shutout. He's our top player of the game.
Well, you know he wants that one pitch back that led to the lone hit. It was pretty awesome watching him do his thing. He had guys off balance and flailing at the plate all game long, so he really was the story.
Tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. Detroit scored in every single inning on the way to victory. Michael Fulmer takes home the win. Julio Teheran couldn't get out of the first in this one as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa and the Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. Excursion. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the